As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
Okay, what's up everybody? I'm back with some more Witcher 3 here. It's actually the first video that I'm recording in 2025, so Happy New Year to anybody watching this. I just got a little bit too busy around the holidays, Christmas Eve, New Year's, etc, etc. Have not had a chance to actually play the game, but I'm here now and hopefully I can actually finish the game in 2025. That's actually one of my New Year's resolutions here. Finish the game and of course record all of it and put it up to YouTube here. So, what happened in the previous episode here, so we can recollect and recall and try to get the story going along, advancing forward in this episode here. We were looking for Ciri in the previous episode. We happen to know that she visited Novigrad. She visited somebody in Novigrad here, capable of using magical powers, magical abilities. And it just so happens that Triss was actually staying in Novigrad at the time, so we have traveled to Novigrad. We are at Triss's house. Unfortunately, Novigrad has been taken over by the Church of the Eternal Fire fanatics, and they have taken over Triss's property here. The Church of the Eternal Fire has taken over Triss's property. The city of Novigrad has confiscated Triss's property. And when we entered her house here, she was nowhere to be found. In fact, her entire house here was ransacked. But when we did enter her property here, we did happen to run into two looters here who told us that Triss possibly is located possibly associated with the King of Beggars here inside Novigrad, and the King of Beggars is located in the Putrid Grove. So what exactly is the quest that we're on here? Look for thieves in the main square and carefully follow them. Okay, possibly they're going to take me to the Putrid Grove, or talk to beggars about the King of Beggars. Okay, let's do that then. We are right next to the main square here, so let's take care of that right now. Oh, a cutscene right away, huh? What's gonna happen here?
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch.
That's the thief right there. That's who I've got to look out for.
I've been robbed.
In fact, I've got to follow him right now. But where did this robbery take place?
State of mind. Understand?
I have no idea. This guy's drawing over here, but it looks like he just started, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to think about it.
Exile.
Okay, so basically I've got to stand inside these squares on the minimap here and just be on the lookout for thieves.
Than I thought. Can't get too close.
Be on the lookout for thieves. That must be the man right there.
Stop, thief!
Come on, no point dallying.
Yeah, that's gotta be him. That's gotta be him. Otherwise, Geralt would not have made that comment. So I wonder how the reunion between Geralt and Triss is gonna go here.
Sir, be merciful.
Fucking beggar, man. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm following a thief here.
She's like to die of hunger.
Sure, take your 20 gold and get the fuck out.
And you
Oh, give me 2 XP too, man.
Care to hear me tell a woe?
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
Here we go. Yeah, I think I made the right choice here. Otherwise, he would have gotten away. There he goes. There he goes.
The bonny birds that prance by here, teats like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Dwarves talking about squeezing tits. I don't blame him. Where did he go? Is that him? Is that him over there? I believe that's him. Yeah, oh yeah, that's him, that's him. We're on top of it, we're on top of it. Which one do I follow, though? I guess I'm following this one, then. Yeah, I'm following this guy. So what a fucking city this Novigrad is, actually. Quite large.
Back there at Lochmuine.
How the fuck would he know what the fuck was going on in Lochmuine? Another beggar in a fucking cart. Is he in a fucking box? Holy shit.
Pizza rank.
Okay, he's getting away, getting away. Don't fucking let him get away. There.
Fine kettle of fish.
Yeah, quite a fucking city this is. A lot of hustle and bustle, a lot of commotion going on. The city is definitely very alive. It's very cool. Not even Oxenford. Actually, when I first entered Oxenford, I was getting the same feelings that I'm getting now.
People.
But goddamn, is this city? What city am I am in Novigrad. Novigrad? Novigrad, not Novigrad. Novigrad.
Our world will burn.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Fucking guys over here talking about the world's gonna burn. Okay, drop something off over here.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. All right. Greetings, Your Honour. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Of course. Keep this up and you'll earn yourselves a preferential rate.
Good, I enjoy shagging freaks.
That feast
And
the
three-titted
hierarchs
wenches
threw.
abandoned
Why,
Novigrad.
they had everything
Youth
there.
these days, they're brained, all
Gals
of them.
from all round town, a family of
Okay, what's going on over here?
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
I'm a freak, can't you tell?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Got a
I hit him with that axe. I'm not paying fucking gold. I already gave 20 gold up to the
Don't know
fucking
the
beggar
password.
here.
Pay up then.
Fuck no, I'm not paying up.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
Good boy, good boy. So this is where all of the... I'm not going to say outlaws, but... where all of the mages, freaks... it's criminals, I'll say criminals. Some of them are criminals for sure. Non-humans meet up in Novigrad here. Huh? Novigrad. Meet with the king of beggars over here.
What ails you?
Can't see out one eye, my lord.
Picked him.
Holy fuck.
Thank you, my lord. A right miracle you've worked. I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
I won't listen, my lord. They're scared of Menga.
In that case,
Menga, not Menge.
please convey that if any of them should fall ill, he can stick his head in the flames of the eternal fire. Now, permit me some rest.
So what the fuck did he do? He just healed the guy's eye?
Veteran, spare me a crown.
Strumpet? Sorceress, not a strumpet. They dress so fucking similarly though. It's hard to tell them apart.
Mum, look what I found!
That's a pretty necklace. Where'd you get it?
Was lying in the
Fair a
street,
copper or two.
so I took it.
You look me straight in the eyes and lie.
That's a
Is that
strumpet,
your
though.
car? You're a good lad. Now go play. Mummy's got to get some sleep before she goes to work.
Pretty good with that shit.
Mum,
I'll get that
where
little
are
shit.
ya?
Teach him to step on my turf.
Put some ointment on her, else she'll get puffy.
Already did. Still have some salve I've got off the sorceress. You robber. You daft. king forbids any trickery to his mages.
Geralt of
Needs him too
Rivia
much.
in the flesh.
Okay, so there's definitely some type of criminal activity going on over here.
Life, you gotta take risks and not get fucked. I'm alright and randy dandy.
These guys are all henchmen of the King of Beggars. No, these guys are thieves here. The guys on the table were henchmen of the King of Beggars here. And the king has forbid any type of mischief going on towards mages in the city here.
Hey, you.
I guess we're working together here.
Prime fillies.
So, how are things?
Good.
Oh my god.
More and more people come to our secret clinics looking for help.
Menger's hound's not scaring them off anymore.
I guess incurable disease is more terrifying than torture.
I love her voice.
In that case,
She sounds good.
I'll count on more tribute coming in.
You already take 80% of what we receive.
Aye, but don't forget it's me who secures the nooks and crannies where you and yours can hide. Punishable by death.
I wonder how the reunion's gonna go here. What's her reaction gonna be?
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my
Oh,
men
is this guy
managed
the
just
king of...
fine without the help of you or any other mages. But
I was about to
you,
say, is he the mirror merchant from the
without
White
our
Orchard?
help, your
The one
city
we met at the
ducks
first
the temple
tavern? But
guard.
no, he sounds very much like him, but
Who do
no.
I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
Hey Triss, that's all.
See you two know each other. See you two
That's all he
know
says.
each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid
that right?
Grove, ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what do you call this place
So
then?
what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the
And
romantic.
mages and sorceresses.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city.
Well, good for you, but I'm not interested in hearing any of that. I'm just here for Ciri. In fact, I'm actually just here for
City
Triss.
Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the
Nice
Church
camera.
of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand.
Is that true?
the eternal
I don't think
fire's
that's true.
not But a leash around their necks.
I mean, maybe.
They call this place
No,
the
I don't
Putrid
believe that.
Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason.
He says that as there's a fucking huge blood spot in the background of the wall.
Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
I love her voice. Very, very, very smooth. So, yeah, what's the history between us, Triss? What have you been up to?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
6 months ago, huh? Is that when The Witcher 2 ended? She said she parted with somebody very dear with her.
Triss. Beautiful.
Who might she be talking about? Is she talking about Geralt or?
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Possibly she was talking about Geralt and her parting in Lochmoyne.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
So Triss has actually met Ciri.
There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while.
Multiple times, actually.
I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
You're asking me who might know more. Triss, I was hoping you knew what was going on in the city. I was hoping you might tell me how I can find Ciri's trace here. Anyways, as I was saying, Triss has actually met Cirilla multiple times. First time when Ciri was just a child, Geralt actually called Triss over Yennefer to come help Ciri because she was having problems dealing with her magical abilities in Kaer Morhen. And the second time is actually when Geralt actually dies at the end of the Witcher novels. Triss was actually there with Yennefer and Ciri. And she saw the entire thing where Ciri teleports Geralt and Yennefer out into their own private island, saves Geralt from death, etc., etc.
Just talk.
But let's see what's happening over here.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt...
Okay, so he threw him into the river here.
I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
Now we gotta go find it, huh?
Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold
No. Don't pay him, and I'll go get it.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoors.
Why would I leave by the sewers? What happened? There's just a couple of guards outside. I mean, they're always outside. But fine. Let's actually read the glossary on Triss. It must have gotten updated. Oh, a glossary on Francis Bethlehem. Actually, I did not believe I got his name, but that's the King of Beggars, okay? The free city of Novigrad had known no king's rule for nearly 200 years. Francis Bethlehem surely had this in mind when he anointed himself the King of Beggars, a title that mocked the pomposity of crowned heads, while simultaneously stealing a bit of said pomp for itself. Bedlam was a pragmatic man, a trait of great use in his profession, which involved managing a network of thieves, beggars, tramps, and street urchins that trickled through every part of the city. His contacts provided him with the freshest gossip and tastiest morsels of information, and the cut he took of his subjects' earnings guaranteed a sizable income for the maintenance of his court in the Putrid Grove. Francis despised fanaticism and prejudice in equal measure, which meant that mages fleeing the witch hunters' pincers often turned to him for protection. Is that right? After a bit of runaround, Geralt found the sorceress who had indeed entered into an arrangement with the so-called King of Beggars. She paid for his protection by providing magical services to his organization. Though Triss did not know anything about Ciri and her stay at Novigrad, she promised to do all within her power to aid Geralt's search. Okay, down the basement then. I mean, not the basement, through the sewers. Oh, that's fucking sick. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Wow, this guy's actually very fucking strong.
You're gone.
Okay, good work, Triss. You and I actually make a pretty good team. We might have more chemistry than Kiera, Metz, and Geralt.
There's a draft. Should be an exit. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Is that right?
Free city of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubting
Judging by what
that
Klug said,
anymore.
the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Of course she's not.
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Okay, so we actually learned a lot from our little chat with Triss there.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
More walking.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. And it's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Okay, so she was talking about Geralt when she mentioned 6 months ago I departed with a friend. And the developers are just going to come out and say Triss has taken advantage of Geralt multiple times. As I was saying in my first episode, Triss was taking advantage of Geralt's amnesia in the first Witcher 1 and the second Witcher 2 because Geralt did not know that Yennefer was still alive at that point in time. And Triss, being very happy about the situation, never even bothered to mention Yennefer. Kind of a scummy move, and also, we know for a fact that Triss took advantage of Geralt by using magical abilities, magical powers on him to
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
seduce him
I didn't expect you to bring company.
within the novels.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Wait a minute, what exactly am I about to be doing here? What's the agreement?
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was
That's
not
bullshit.
cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine, a full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
That's kind of asshole-ish by Geralt there.
These crystals around the granary, near anything that looks.
Wow, she just straight up removed her hood. As I was about to say, Geralt has had so many contracts with people across the continent. I doubt he's ever...
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. I doubt Geralt has ever asked for a... Or I doubt it's common to ask for payment in advance before you actually kill the monster, complete the contract.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city. Looking for rat shit. Jeez.
A master monster slayer? I mean, I guess he is. Okay, so anyways. It's actually a pretty good idea that we ask for payment in advance because I'm pretty sure the motherfucker's gonna try to set us out. Just going by the fact of what Geralt said.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Okay, now we talk.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats.
The exact same music that was playing on Geralt and Kira's met his date.
Trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And...
reconciled?
Sure, there's no bad feelings. Honestly, there's no bad feelings between us. That's how I feel, anyway.
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's just... it's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
How the fuck does she know? Don't tell me Yen and her have been in contact. Actually, I don't know. I talked to her for like 5 minutes and then she left.
Don't know yet. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
What the fuck does that even mean? I have no idea. I've got no idea. So look at all these rats here. There's gotta be some type of plague maiden in the area. That's what I'm guessing.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Ah, smart boy,
Such
smart
is
boy.
life for sorceresses in Novigrad these
Unfortunately, not going to go the way you think.
I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember.
I can't believe they only brought 3 of them.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
That's the most dumbest shit I've seen.
Neither is to leave here alive.
Hit it from both sides!
None of us left you off!
Killed him!
Bastard hired me on
Alright,
this
pretty
so
simple.
he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Is that the fat bastard who tried to kill us? He's just standing there?
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live.
Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me.
Now.
It's only fair.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oniromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Oniromancer,
Very
okay.
effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
Near the bits, near the fish market. Okay, exactly. Corrine Tilly. Let's look at the glossary here. Corrine Tilly. Wow, okay. Shit. Oniromancy, the magical art of deciphering the past and the future as they appear in dreams. It's difficult for even a highly trained sorceress to master. Those born with the talent, however, excel at it without any formal education. Such was the case with Corrine Tilly, whose fame as a dreamer, as such diviners are known, had spread far and wide. Is that right? Though theoretically Triss and Geralt had ended their romance half a year earlier, I don't recall that happening. I actually don't recall. She brought up multiple times about the way we departed, the way we parted. I don't remember exactly how that went down. Perhaps that happened off screen, not inside The Witcher 2, but perhaps in between The Witcher 2 and The Witcher 3 here. And they're just bringing it up now. It kind of would make sense. Though theoretically Triss and Geralt had ended their romance half a year earlier, it was clear the feelings they had for each other had not vanished so easily. To deal with this, the sorceress pretended that nothing had happened, and the Witcher, as is his wont, sheepishly masked his feelings with a mix of hesitant interest and fake indifference. It must be said that both of them handled the situation quite awkwardly. Well, it's gonna be so much more awkward now that I go and talk to Corrine, because god fucking damn does she look tempting.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes.
Rudolf de
My ancestors
Jonkier.
laid the foundations
What a weird
of the
name.
city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
The what? Oh, no, actually, I don't know what the fuck is going on now.
Not interested in what's
Dreaming
going
the
on
home's
inside?
history? What?
Seeing it for yourself.
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting
Oh,
can
the
affect property?
house is cursed.
Point of
Mm.
fact. Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
Okay.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces.
Sounds like you get a homeless problem, man. Not a cursed problem. Not a cursed house problem. I mean, the house is actually... You could argue that it's cursed. It's a pretty cursed house.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher.
But didn't you just say Corrine said not to let anybody disturb her? Guess you forgot about that.
Sword. Is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
I'm checking out the basement.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Okay, there's something on that wall up there. A bunch of wire. Some dumplings. Am I getting a little bit too far ahead of myself here? Perhaps I should go up. Maybe not. Maybe I'm exactly where I need to be. Yeah, that was just some extra loot there. Okay, so what's going on upstairs? I'm gonna call it now. Corrine
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
is having a little fun with somebody. What the fuck is that?
Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
What the fuck is that? Is that a person? Sarah? Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, it's one of those... What are they called? I forget what they're called. Lubricant? What the fuck?
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
She's not waking up. Or is she?
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Okay, let's check out the glossary. What type of species is that thing? It's the same thing that Johnny is, right? A godling. Oh, a godling. Yeah, a godling. I don't know if it actually says the word godling here, but I recall Geralt saying that Johnny was actually a godling.
Go away.
So I believe what we just saw was another godling here, but a godling capable of doing magic, I guess? It kind of teleported right away after we noticed it. Maybe the motherfucker was actually right. Maybe this place is haunted. Drawing of a crib. Examine the fucking drawing. Let's take a look at it. Paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Cradle on the second floor. I don't think I saw that. Maybe here. Fuck it, let's see what happens. I mean, sure. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Another drawing.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh, joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Drawing of a bread hurt. That's a nice word, hurt. So what exactly is going on here? Oh, a godling, huh? How the fuck did you teleport?
Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that
Sarah,
funny?
huh?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams.
That's
I'll
quite
let
funny,
her
actually.
wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
Well, let's play then. I know what you are, Sarah. You're a fucking godling.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh?
Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend
It's actually my house, Geralt. I purchased the property about 25 years ago.
Sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give
It's crazy that you even know what a banker is.
Banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
In fact, I know a very dependable lad called Johnny, who's got a very nice hobbit hole. Now, I'm not going to throw you out. That's going to be way too cruel. Let's make a deal.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal?
I'll buy you a house, Sarah.
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Here's what I want to know. How the fuck did Sarah manage to teleport
Good day.
away from underneath the bed? Is that are godlings capable of performing magic? I was not aware of that. Johnny never performed any of that. Maybe it's depending on the individual here. But anyways, I would not have given her the house. I would have said, go move in with Johnny, or I'll purchase you another house. Something like that. Anyways, let's talk to this beauty here. Sleeping Beauty.
Who are you?
Triss Merigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me.
It's crazy. She's actually wearing less and revealing more than Kira Metz.
I thank you very much.
Which I didn't think was possible,
The
but
dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is actually.
but I actually like Kira Metz's voice a lot
young
more.
Woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a
Oh
room
my
there.
god.
All right. See you there.
You know, Triss must trust me a fuck ton by sending me over here. And knowing that she looks like that and dresses like that. That, or she's actually fine with me doing whatever me and Karina are about to do at her room here. You know, you should probably told her not to tell the banker that the place is being occupied by a godling. Because I think we made a deal with Sarah. Should have probably mentioned that before you let her leave.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
What to do? I don't know why. Gerald, why the fuck did you make a deal without my consent? Fuck it. The house is still haunted. There's nothing you can do to lift the curse.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah.
Not entirely a lie, but okay, I can deal with it.
Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
You know, I'll buy it from you at a very steep discount.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
Wow, lovely room. Who the fuck is that? Her mentor, probably?
I dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Okay.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask.
Just follow her instructions, Geralt.
Most complete memory you have of...
Okay.
Siri. The woman's
When
name
Siri was a
is
child, when I first trained her at Cairmorn, definitely, that's the one that comes to me right away. I remember when we first met, I definitely don't. How did they first meet? Siri was talking to her aunt, her grandma, Calento, and somehow Geralt managed to walk in on that. Somewhere in Sintra is where they first met. Saved her life once. When did that happen? It's not coming to me. She was there when I died. That one definitely comes to me, but no, the first memory that I have of Siri is when he was training her to Cairmorn.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. I had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work,
And
development of her
that's
stamina couldn't hurt.
when he caught Triss over.
I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, it's something about Triss.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
No. Okay. She was there when I died. Let's talk about that one.
It was in Rivia.
Wow, he's just gonna straight up say, I fucking died and somehow I came back to life? He's gonna think I'm a fucking nutcase.
Riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Jennifer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. It was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Yes, there's something else.
All right.
Let's go through all of them. Let's go through all of them.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me.
Oh, is that when he actually first met her?
Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Sure, let's go through all.
Yes.
Let's go through all of them.
No need to rush. We have time.
How did you save her life? I don't remember that.
Training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times.
Of course he saved her life. I mean, that's the entire Witcher novels there.
Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process.
She was captured by Vigo forts.
They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs.
And by the fucking Witcher killer. What's his name?
It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
I forgot what his name was, but that guy was super fucking scary.
You claim the woman has...
He killed multiple Witchers.
Tell me about them.
And sorcerers and mages. She's a child of the Elder Blood. Sure, fucking tell her. I mean, how much do I want to tell her? I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't believe she's gonna be... She's gonna be on my side. But fuck it. I mean, I've already told her so much. Oh my god. Don't tell me it's gonna turn out that she has been using some type of transformation magic. She's actually a spy for Nilfgaard. Or a spy for Redania or something like that. I think something like that's gonna happen. Like she's gonna be working for Philippa Eilhart, and she's gonna spill everything that I've been telling her right now to Philippa.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see.
Reticent, I like that word. Sure. Tell her everything, fuck it.
There's something else.
This is kind of like a section in the game to explain how Geralt and Ciri are connected. What their history is.
Ciri the Lady of Space and Time.
Etc, etc.
Once I asked Yennefer why. She... travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Sure.
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No.
Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about
Naturally.
them. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be?
Wow, she's wearing fucking nothing. She's also like Kira. But it's not like wearing socks, it's not like wearing shoes.
She would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Definitely not Dandelion. I'm guessing Yennefer and Triss.
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Damn, take those fucking shoes off, Geralt. Take your fucking shoes, dirty ass fucking shoes off, filled with rat feces before you get on somebody's couch. This is the first time we're seeing Dandelion here. He's getting fucked with by a bird. What am I looking at here? What am I looking at? I like his style though. Oh, the bird's gone. What the fuck? Oh, what? What the fuck is happening? Okay, isn't Ciri like her name is Swallow, right? Her elven name is Swallow, I believe. So was that Ciri actually talking with Dandelion there?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Somebody left the rosemary and thyme in their will? Oh, they left him the rosemary and thyme in their will. Is that an establishment? An inn?
Rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Good for him. Good for him. We'll talk a little bit more about Dandelion in the future.
Thanks
here.
For your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Wow, she was actually so fucking useful. Coraline Tilly. This gifted woman could not only dream of past events herself, but also induce revelatory dreams in person searching for direction or answers to specific questions. These abilities proved to be of great use to Geralt in his search.
Yes?
What a lovely person. And she did all of that for free. Well, I mean, I did save her life. I did kind of save her life. Saved her life by waking her up from the dream induced by Sarah here. I wonder if Sarah's going to show up in the glossary here. No, she's not. Well, that's fine. Okay, I think that's a great place to call it there. We did a lot. We met Triss. We found the King of Beggars. We talked to Coraline here. Kind of helped solve the mystery of about the haunted house. And we now know exactly what Ciri was up to. She never met with Triss. Triss doesn't know where she's at. Ciri actually met up with Dandelion, and Dandelion is apparently inside Novigrad here, which I was not aware of, so. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with some more Witcher 3 later.